healthy and livable community is a community where its residents do not have to travel outside of the community to work or play or to get services. Temecula is a great place to live is because we put family first. And most importantly, we've decided that quality of life is important to every individual, from the youngest child to the oldest senior. We have a fantastic 5-story hospital under construction slated to open in about a year. We've put an emphasis on building a trail network that will allow anyone who wants to be able to walk or ride a bike or even a horse and traverse the whole city or parts of the city. And what the city is doing to make sure that every citizen has a quality of life second to none is making sure we do things that accommodate each citizen's needs. One of the things we're doing for children is creating a special needs park and play area, which will have play equipment that is especially designed for those on the autism spectrum, and it will enable their families to live a normal life, to have birthday parties in the park, to be able to play, to be able to go and just enjoy our park community like any other family. So now the question is, how do we continue to keep it a clean, safe environment to raise your family? We do exactly what we've been doing, and we keep on doing it, and we don't let up.
One of the most important concepts that our city government can do to promote economic development is invest in Temecula, and that's what our quality of life is all about. We know that businesses invest here, and we want to protect their investments and make sure they get a return on that investment. So it's our goal to make Temecula a place where people and businesses want to stay. We want to promote existing businesses and offer an environment that cultivates the creation of new companies with skilled and educated employees. A few examples of what the City of Temecula can do to promote our local economy include protecting the city's special natural resources, such as air quality, open space, and wine country that attract business and people to Temecula. Maintaining all of our assets, including infrastructure, parks, and public facilities. Fostering higher educational opportunities, including the expansion of Cal State San Marcos at Temecula. Partnering with our community colleges and facilitating the expansion of college campuses in Temecula. Creating a business incubator that provides startup companies a commercial location to grow. Expanding and maintaining modern telecommunication connections and technology that keep Temecula well connected to the world. And revitalizing the city's aging commercial corridors into vibrant mixed-use and employment centers.
Temecula residents have always placed a high priority on public safety, and the City of Temecula has responded to that by making sure that we maintain a ratio of 1 officer for every 1,000 residents. That's a very good ratio. Moving forward, the city knows we must be prepared for every contingency as Temecula continues to grow. So we've established the Temecula Citizen Corps to deal with emergencies within neighborhoods. We've got our local radio station providing instructions and safety tips, and we have our wonderful police and fire departments who are on hand 24/7 to support our residents. The City of Temecula understands the importance of public safety when people are considering relocating a business here. We have a great relationship with our business community, and we stand committed to maintaining those high levels of public safety. Temecula is a great investment.
As a regional council member for the Southern California Association of Governments, I helped create a regional transportation plan that will improve transportation, connectivity, and mobility for Southern California residents during the next decade. I'm excited about the future of transportation options in Southern California, and particularly here in Temecula. We've made great strides here during the past 2 decades, and there's much more to be done. We will need more bike paths, more public transportation, more alternative fuel stations, and revitalized commercial areas that encourage all kinds of mobility alternatives. We are at a point in growth where we need a multimodal regional transit center linking us to Orange County, San Diego, and Riverside, including commuter rail. So we will continue to collaborate with stakeholders and regional partners to find regional transportation solutions that link Southern California together. Of course, there will be challenges ahead to achieve these goals, It's going to take us, your local officials, working with our regional and state counterparts. It's also going to require working closely with the business community and, of course, the general public. Planning, financing, and implementing a new mobility grid for the city can be done if we all work together towards a common goal. That goal is to make Temecula an even better place to live, work, and play.
A sustainable city means conducting our daily business while being mindful of limiting waste, preventing pollution, and ensuring that adequate resources are available for the future, and encouraging our residents and businesses to do the same. Sustainability means a positive impact on the bottom line and less impact on the environment in which we live. Let me just give you a few examples. Utilizing a federal grant, Temecula was able to purchase traffic synchronization software that controls the traffic signals at our busiest intersection. We anticipate this synchronizing program will reduce fuel consumption by 12% and emissions by 10%. That will be helpful to all of us in these times of higher gas prices. And another example, the city's Civic Center was designed to meet the U.S. Green Building Council's leadership in energy and environmental design, commonly known as LEED, including solar energy panels that reduce power consumption at the Civic Center. In fact, the city now requires all new municipal buildings be LEED certified. We are also retrofitting our older buildings for energy efficiency. The Temecula Community Rec Center is currently being retrofitted with new energy-efficient HVAC systems. Part of sustainability includes protecting our natural habitat and resources, and the city is targeting areas including our escarpment to the west so that we can protect it and maintain the beauty and future of our surrounding hills and open space. We don't want to be just a sustainable city. Our goal, as stated in our Quality of Life Master Plan, is to be the most sustainable city in Southern California, saving taxpayers' money while protecting our natural resources.
An open and honest government is really critical to our citizens, as it should be. There are many different constituencies that all have a right to be heard and all have a right to have their message come through to us. There's the business community, there are neighborhoods, there are various other interests that we have to all blend together. So at the end of the day, what happens is we have one cohesive community and we're able to be answerable to all of those constituencies. In light of that, it's even more important for us to make sure that we're doing everything right, that we're doing everything out in the open, that we have strict adherence to the Brown Act in California, which is our Open Meeting Law Act, also known as Sunshine Laws. Critical to the way we operate, and we can't do our job unless we have a concerned citizenry who questions what we do and provides input to us for what we do. And the only way we can do that is to make sure they're as informed as possible at all times. The bond rating is critical in our city or any city. It dictates the interest rate by which we borrow money. We've been very fortunate in the city. We don't have a lot of debt. We've incurred very little, in fact. But when we do, it's important for us to know that we're doing absolutely the best job possible that we can in terms of saving our citizens money.